Hi, welcome to 2 Cents Tuesday. I'm Shanna Skidmore, and today's question comes from Kim. Kim asks, how do I stay accountable each month to prepare for taxes so I don't wait until the last minute? Kim, this is an absolutely great question. Here's my 2 cents. Despite popular belief, preparing for taxes doesn't have to be so pull your hair out, please bring me chocolate kind of painful. The key is doing a little bit each month to make tax time 10 times easier come April 15th. I do this with one simple practice called my monthly money date. Each year, I spend about a week preparing for the upcoming year. I do this in November and I call it my annual planning week. There's a lot of little things I do to prepare for the year ahead. I lay all this out in my step-by-step program, My Blueprint Year. But one of those steps I take is to choose one day every single month for the next 12 months I designate as my monthly money date. This day has also been lovingly deemed by my students a duty day or Finance Fridays. It's one day a month I set aside to manage my personal and business finances. Though it's easy to feel like you need to stay on top of your money tasks weekly or even daily, I found that with a great checklist, you can get mine at a link below. You can spend just one day a month managing your business and personal finances. Here are 3 steps I take specifically related to staying on top of my tax prep that makes tax time 1,000 times easier. Now, assuming you use some type of bookkeeping software, I use QuickBooks Online, I spend one day a month updating my books. The first thing I do is categorize all my business spending. So QuickBooks makes this really easy as it automatically pulls in spending from my business bank account. I can quickly run through and review spending, attach receipts, and get my banking transactions for the month entered. Just a little tip here, my team and I use Dropbox to quickly upload receipts. I have a team of 5, all spending business funds. So it's really important to create a workflow for collecting receipts. This makes it easy for me or a bookkeeper to categorize spending at the end of the month. The second thing I do is categorize all my income. So any income we received, I either use to pay an outstanding invoice or categorize towards one of our online products. And then the third thing that I do is I reconcile my books for that month. Think of reconciling your books like balancing your checkbook. You look at your beginning bank balance, add all the income, subtract any expenses, and make sure the ending balance, in QuickBooks in my case, matches what my bank account says. If there are any discrepancies, I figure out why and close the books for that month. If you use a bookkeeper, they should be completing these steps each month themselves. I would request a monthly profit and loss statement from your bookkeeper each month to ensure all the books remain up to date month by month. Now, if you don't have a bookkeeper or a bookkeeping software, you can also reconcile your accounts easily by pulling your bank statements from the month, recording your total income for the month, and your total spending for the month. Though categorizing your spending will tell you a lot about your business, for tax purposes, your accountant just needs to know total income and total spending. While recording all those transactions in Excel is possible, it's not always realistic. I recommend a bookkeeping software that automatically connects to your bank account so you aren't manually inputting expenses and prone to missing some of them. It's worth the monthly expense in tax savings alone. This keeps me from scrambling come January to remember back to those transactions from a year ago. Now, these 3 steps keep my bookkeeping up to date throughout the year, so when tax time comes around, I'm not scrambling to find receipts or remember back to what happened 12 months ago. And most importantly, taking advantage of any and all tax savings. Here's some other steps we add to our workflows so we aren't scrambling at tax time. Number 1 is the easiest first step to make tax time easier is to separate your business and personal spending into separate accounts. This will save so many hours. If you haven't done this, do it today. The second is anytime I use a new contractor for my business, I have them go ahead and complete a W-9 along with signing their contract. This way we've added it to our workflow, and come tax time, I can send them that 1099. And the third is to set reminders to pay those quarterly estimates. If you want to dig deeper into this and have a little bit more help getting tax day ready, I put together a 30-minute video training all about how to get tax day ready. In this class, I'll walk you through the 5-step process I use to get my taxes prepared for my CPA each year on time and without the late night catch-up sessions. So Kim, I hope these 3 tips help you make tax time prep each month a little bit easier. Of course, if you like this video, please let us know. We love it by hitting like below, and also make sure you hit the subscribe button button so you never miss a 2 Cents Tuesday. I'm Shanna Skidmore, and I'm here to help you make money doing what you love. I'll see you next week.